Had to make some adjustments, man. I didn't know what the hell was going on. What the hell was going on? Like, bro, what all the people at? Yeah, they didn't have my view count, my view number in there, nothing. Shouts out to everybody messing with the boy, man. We had to go back live, so this is the official episode. All right, shouts out to my boy, 444TheWorld. He will be coming in today to show some love. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be coming in. And the first person in here hit that like button. Yo, yeah, my boy Moonchild 369. That's a lucky combination. Came in, hit that like button. If you're interested in doing a Don't Get Tucked In with Dwayne McClain, hit the email, patrock1982@gmail.com. Check at the bottom of the screen, and we can get you on here. It's $100 for an interview. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but it works out. And after your first one, we do deals afterwards. But the first one, there's no deals on the first. You know what I'm saying? Any up-and-coming artist is a way to get views and eyes on you. And I take the time out of my day to do that. We're also doing consultations moving forward, and I got a lot of good advice. Been alive for a long time, and I've had a lot of spiritual, a lot of supernatural interactions throughout my life, and I can help you out with yours. So if you need help with anything going on in your life, personally, spiritually, hit me up, email for a consultation. Now there is also $100. Man, I mean, this is how I gotta go, man. It is what it is. But if you ain't got 100, let me know. I'll work with you. You know what I'm saying? But also, shouts out to everybody supporting the channel. Shouts out to the DMTV Nation. My boy, Bo City in the building. Now he's allowed to call me Pat Rock. Vote. Bo City allowed to call me Pat Rock, bro. What it do? Hey, Dwayne, hippie girl in the building, big supporter. Amber Olika, big supporter. Shout out to my boy Nathan Harris. Think I know him. Ashley said I was first. Shout out to Ashley. I ain't got no giveaways tonight. December 2023, we will have giveaways. What's up, bro? What it do? Now, I don't know if 444TheWorld is on the West Coast or not. If he on the West Coast, we did not talk about that. I think you're on the East Coast, though. I think you're on the East Coast. It'll be good. All the way from Baltimore, where y'all say 2 and deep. Shouts out to B-Boy, man. I like D-Boy. What do you think about Ye supporting the sex industry supporters? Hold up. The sex industry supports pedophilia. What do you think about Ye saying supporting the sex industry? Yo, look, Kanye is here to ruffle feathers and anger people. Okay? He's here. That's his agenda. I figured it out. Kanye is here to ruffle feathers, be an agenda, and to cause ruckus. He's going to say a lot of stuff that's going to persuade people. All right? I don't support that. But he knows you don't come on TV and talk openly about guys interacting with children. You don't do that. Every one thing you don't do. You don't talk about Adolf Hitler. You don't talk about none of this stuff when you come on here, but he's doing that to make people react. The raw wave seller. I hope he does one day. I think he did. But that music be too repetitive for me. That'd be too repetitive. Every song sounded like. I don't think he's going to have too much time left. He's going to have to lose some weight. This is one thing with fat people. Fat artists always can revamp their career by simply losing weight. Oh, they lost their weight. Now we get interested in them again. This is a game, man. This is a game to keep people interested. This is a cat and mouse game. We got guys Aries in the build too. Their show last night. I'm trying to get on DMTV 2 later, but I know my son, as soon as I get done with this, he's gonna want to hit the game. Fortnite dropped new season, look crazy. I like playing Fortnite, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So we're gonna do that. But I'm trying to get a game in before he go to bed because I promised it to him. Somebody said chill on raw wave, man. Let me ask this question. What is an industry plant? An industry plant is a person who been selected to help push an agenda. They have been groomed and prepped, and they have been invested in from the start. That's an industry plan. Industry plan is somebody we never seen their come up. We never seen their grind. We don't know where this person came. They have no backstory. And then now all of a sudden they just getting a huge push. A huge push. You know what I'm saying? And then they get on the scene. Say if somebody did have a backstory, like a black youngster. Black youngster had a backstory. But as soon as he got on the scene, he started acting different. He started acting weird. And he started switching up. So that's pretty much what the industry plan is. Somebody coming to the game already prepped and groomed to help push an agenda. You know what I'm saying? Is that Zod Dwayne? Runts. They say you can talk about shapeshifters and all that. Yeah, we can. I don't know where he at, man. I'm gonna have to call him, bro. I go live. I told him we're going live tonight at 9. He on the East Coast. I know he on the East Coast. Now the shapeshifter is gonna be hard to point him out. They never gonna let you know who they is. Some people go through multiple lifetimes dealing with a shapeshifter. Now, shapeshifters are usually comes in the form of different humans and different beings. They're usually an intergalactic being or an interdimensional being that is here to manipulate you to do things. They appear as different people in your life constantly. Have you ever met somebody you was always bumping to them in weird places? And have you ever met somebody you felt like you have met 5 to 6 times? I met this person before, and then they seem to always just click with you. Beware, that might be the shapeshifter. Okay, now we go into shapeshifter stuff. You're going to kind of start turning into a loony because you're going to be walking around wondering who it is, and people are like, "Yo, why you treat me like this?" Because you like, "I think you're a shapeshifter." They be like, "Oh, you're crazy." So keep this kind of stuff to yourself till you really pinpoint it. They're never going to show themselves. Okay, just be wary of people around you. When you're around this person, be mindful of how they make your emotions feel. Be mindful of the interactions they try to get you into. I think I got a homeboy down the road. He a shapeshifter. He always pops in my life randomly, and he always seems to always be near and close. I always bump into him, and he always seemed to have had weird, not saying weird. He comes. He's a really good person, has a good heart, but he always come off shiesty. Always came off shiesty to me, and I was like, why is this person like? I was like, he might be one of the shapeshifters. Okay. Now, shapeshifters can also come in the form of spiritually, meaning he's not even coming in a physical form. He's bouncing from body to body as a soul, body to body, this person to that person, and he's coming in and out of each person's body. My boy Black Mirrors TV in the building. Conway said on IG post, Elon a hybrid and Obama. Yeah, I agree with that. Let me get some of that smoke. Boy, I'm about to pass. Yeah, I agree with all that. Kanye, he come out saying, but look, nobody's gonna take him serious though. And I personally think that when he was on Alex Jones with that mask, that it was an actor playing as him. Okay, I don't think that was him up under. I don't think that was a real Kanye thing. I was just a person who does his voice really well up under that. When I seen that, I love Whittler. I knew that right there was purposely done. As I watched this stuff, I studied this stuff. That was not everything's scripted on TV. So everybody's an actor, including Alex Jones. They're not going to allow you on TV. They're never going to allow me on TV. The only way I get on, this is further as I get on here. That's why they don't like YouTube. That's why YouTube is trying its hardest to have community guidelines, weasel people out, because this is a place where people can be normal. But guess what? You have a dude who has over 1 million subscribers, and nobody knows that person. Nobody knows him. He probably got 100,000 in England, 100,000 here, spread all over the world, and he'll walk down the street and nobody know who he is because he's a regular person. Once you start like your Jake Pauls, your Mr. Beast, those guys are the ones who are tied in or down with the boys, I'll say. You know what I'm saying? But they're all acting. They're all scripted. Okay, so when you see Kanye West on TV, Alex Jones asking no questions, more than likely, if it's not scripted, it's pre-rehearsed. It's just like before I come on live, I go in the backstage to the person I'm coming on with, and y'all, there's plenty of times I already know where the person's from, but I come on live like, so where you from, man? I already know because I have a comment. Usually I bring somebody on live, and before I come on live with them, I say, hey, what you want to talk about? What are some questions you want to talk about? What are some things you want me to ask? What's the things I can't ask? What's the things I can't say? Most people say, you're cool, man. Ask whatever. I say, okay, there's no weird shit. He's saying there's no weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be, doing no trolling anyway with the guest on here. But we do that. So I'm already know where this person's from. I have full conversations with them, but I'll bring them out here. Like, so where you from? I'm doing that for y'all. So I'm just giving you guys an insight on how they move. So I'm pretty sure Alex Jones didn't know Kanye probably would have went that hard, or Nori didn't know. But they are, before they come on, they say, hey, he's going to do this, that, and that, but it's going to be random. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to be warned, like, hey, you're not going to get a heads up as this, to keep that initial reaction. Okay, yeah, the podcast Friday. This Friday, I think I should be free. He gives me reptilian vibes. Corey Kenshin. Yeah, Corey Kenshin is most definitely father or dad is down. More than like when they got that following of them kids behind them, I think they be knowing somebody. I used to think gaming with Kev was, you know what I'm saying? But I be thinking, but it's just weird these dudes being in their mid-30s. Man, imagine a man want to play with other people's kids all day. That's weird. That's weird. That's why when I play Fortnite, I do solos. I don't play in squads. I don't play in duos. When I do Call of Duty, I do solos. Because I don't want to be paired up with somebody else's kid and I'm spending quality time with this person's kid. You know what I'm saying? I know some people, you're overthinking it. When you got the headset on, you speaking, and you like, hey, man, duck. You just talking to somebody's kid. I'm like, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Corey Kitchen is most definitely down. He even has the white and black checkerboard behind him. You know what I'm saying? You know Amazon sells it like that. They sell the soundboard thing in the checkerboard pattern like that. They sell it. And I was gonna buy it, but when I was gonna set it up, I was gonna set it up in a letter. You know, I would have all black or the blue, and like you can choose how to set it up. Most people choose doing that checkerboard pattern because I do think they down them boys. You know what I'm saying? I think they all down with them. You know what I mean? Or kin to something. If you kin to it and you are willingly engaging in the act, because let me tell you this, there's been a lady. She was a politician, a black woman. She came out and she was a whistleblower. She said that she did a huge debate in a courtroom and going back and forth. He said, once the camera cut, everybody laughed and shook hands. She said, oh, we was all just acting. She was new to it. So she's like, dang, we was all just acting. You know what I'm saying? So when these celebrities come on here and they participate in the games and they act like their emotions are tied to it, they don't be caring. Their emotions really don't be in it. You know, they're just there to push an agenda to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do believe most of them is. But now, can I leave a little wiggle room and say that there might be a few uncompromised media platforms? Yes, there are a few there. I don't know which one to point out because I'm skeptical about all you motherfuckers. Even myself, I'm be like, who's setting up shit behind here, man? Who's fucking helping me? Who the fuck is you niggas helping me, man? How the hell y'all found my Illuminati video? When I was first on YouTube, y'all, this is what I be thinking. I'd be like, somebody's pulling strings for me. I don't know who the fuck it is. My first Illuminati video, y'all my channel was supposed to be about battle rap. My first video was about, I did a bunch of other blogs, but I remember my first one was I was talking about Averb versus Murder Mook. And then I randomly, on my way to work, dusty as hell, I was dusty, talking about YNW Melly's Illuminati video. All I'm doing is talking. I had 30 subscribers. This is before the shorts and algorithms and shit. This is before that. This is before the algorithm was a thing. Now the algorithm is actually something everybody talks about now. So this is before people were talking about. It's like 2018, the last year of the regular shit, before everything got so technological wise. So why did that video, YNW Melly's Illuminati, go viral? A channel shared it. I can't remember what channel shared it, but a big channel shared my video. That's how it went big. I can't remember. I'm like, who did that? Who did that? Somebody brought me here. So which one of you niggas was it? You know what I'm saying? But I personally think for me, it's something spiritual because I do think I got a job here and I got to start taking every step serious. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing all different types of stuff on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, man, hit me up for the consultation. Man, I can help y'all out with there's a lot of things going in your life spiritually right now or happening around you. You're not noticing it. And if I didn't notice it back then in my 20s and I notice it a lot more now in my 30s, different messages. I can pretty much dictate when something happens now, especially by my dreams and everything. So, and it's all about keeping your mind and body healthy out there, which is hard for me because I naturally keep a negative thinking mindset throughout the day. So that's one of my tasks in life is to learn how to think positive and not be in my head so much. And I can help you guys find these things out about yourself, learning about, what your task is and what your mind's trying to tell you, because I'm right now going through the journey and it's the time you want to do it because you can get new information weekly and daily. You know what I'm saying? All right. Say about the pot, about that. Battle rap has been down them boys. Yeah. Smack being down. Him and Loaded Lux. What are your opinions on Ethiopians? I've heard from a lot of military men that some of those beautiful women is there. I've never been to Ethiopia. I've heard there's a lot of great historical ancestral history in Ethiopia. I've heard the food is good there. It's a nice city. Why don't you take a trip there? You know what I'm saying? Where's White Boy Wednesdays? They're going to be coming back in January. Got used to time to make the White Boy videos. I got to pick them. And I don't want to set myself up next week. So give me mid-January, they be back. All right. So I got to use this whole month just to get back in rotation because I got a whole new setup. Last month, I tried to do a setup of how we're going to run the videos, and I got gassed out. That week, I got all the videos. I'm like, shit. Then I had a situation happen that was very detrimental to my life. And that set it back. Then we add in the holidays. So that's where that big time break. I'm still a human. So I'm going to do a different pitch next year. I'm going to try to do more of these lives. These are easier. They're less efficient. It's just me talking. I'm going to try to do more blogs like I got earlier. And like I said, that's what put me on. Riding my car, talking about the Illuminati put me on. So in another video, you said January Capricorns are arrogant. Lies. Hey, I'm doing a public apology to January Capricorns. I was 100% wrong in my video. The baby's actually a December Capricorn, and December Capricorns are actually very boastful themselves. I'm not an angel myself. I do talk a lot, and I am very arrogant and rude. I know how to control it a lot more now, but man, you caught me back at 24 years old, 25, man. It was the most childish person to be around. Oh, it was terrible. You know what I'm saying? I look back at those dead guys like, dude, what was you thinking, man? But yeah, you corrected me. And I'm sorry, all right? You corrected me. I apologize to y'all. I think our sign is still the best. We do have some flaws. I do think it is a January and a December thing as far as being a person that's hard to be around sometimes. I think we have a mix of that. I think we have some caps that are like these just quiet people mind their business, let it be alone. Then we got some of them that's just over the top, arrogant, cocky. I'm better than everybody's types. You know what I'm saying? So I got what you're saying, and I apologize for my caps. We all Capricorn gang, so let's all stick together. I'm sorry for that division. I apologize openly, and I will be doing an apology on DMTV2 as well. Apologize. There's going to be a whole video apologize to the team because we are the best sign, and y'all can't tell me no different. Y'all can come here, oh, Virgo gang. Nah, man, y'all. I'll give Virgos and Taurus because y'all Earth signs. I'll give y'all thing, but y'all air signs, no. Water, no. Fire, definitely no. All y'all need Earth. Every last thing. None of y'all be even important without Earth. Put it that way. If there's no planet, what is air in space? What's fire in space? What's water in space? It ain't shit. You need a planet. You need Earth. So the Earth sign, we the shit, man. The Capricorn is the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius, we look at y'all. We look now. Don't get it twisted. We got our flaws, but I feel like our pros outmatch our flaws, and I feel like other signs, y'all flaws outmatch our pros, which y'all come with. Especially in today's sign. Fire signs are untouchable. Yeah, and we know that. That's why we talk to y'all. We just let y'all have it. The Capricorn does the most. You got it, bro. You got it. Or if not, the Capricorn can argue a lot. And we will argue with your ass all day, but I feel like how I am on a day-to-day basis, y'all know how many times I got to say you got it to the different signs? They just be like, especially the fire signs. Sagittarius, I got to say you got it. Aquarius, you got it. Geminis, you got Libras, you got it. I'm not going back and forth with y'all. Y'all be so we the most letting this stuff go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button as well. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. I don't know. I think 444 want to reschedule. I don't know what he want to do. I sent him the link. Hey, I'm live. You come in the comment section. He might have to work, but he want to reschedule. That's cool. That's my boy. Oh, and I gotta do C Smoke reaction. You want video reactions? That's $100. I'll react to your video. If you want video requests, because Dwayne McClain, I'm Mr. Monetize. So y'all see that name? Y'all see that big boss? That's who I am. Boss. Oh, January 2023 is boss. It's big boss. You know, I'm the biggest boss. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible for a Capricorn to be the best sign because this sign is born to think they know everything. Y'all Messiah's a Capricorn. I have no other argument. The guy, all the Christians in here know that Jesus is a Capricorn. So y'all, we don't want to hear nothing. Why they pick that date? All the gods throughout history were Capricorns. All the gods. You know how many gods are born on December 25th? You know how many gods? Why they choose the sun? He does his little resurrection thing in the month of January. All the star shit happening in January and December. We don't want to hear shit. With that alone, all arguments done. Does the sun? When the sun birthday? When Jesus' birthday? When Christian's birthday? When all these people's birthday? They what? Capricorns? Huh? Oh, y'all got the moon. Nobody gives a fuck about the moon. Let's be real. Nobody gives a fuck about the moon. You know what I mean? I care about the moon, but the average person, they not looking at full moons. Oh, it's a full moon. The sun, they love being out in the sun, doing shit with the family and all that shit. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. All the guys were born in December. We don't want to hear that. And yeah, we think we know everything. Because we do. Come on, man. I hate getting advice from people. I'm like, I already know you're about to tell me. Yep. I ain't doing that. The fuck? I got advice for no reason. I was better off just talking to the damn wall. Do you believe R. Kelly thing was consensual? Yes. Now, I believe it was consensual at first, and then he flipped out. I think the girls are more so upset about what he did afterwards. Y'all know a wolf hides in sheep clothing. So R. Kelly, let me tell you how R. Kelly did. Now, let me break it all down. He had messed around with young girls, 15, 16, 13, and 14. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. I'm going to tell you guys this, though. This was normal for when I was growing up. When I was growing up, it was normal to see 13-year-old girls who were developed. Most men in the hood only get the developed ones or the real attractive ones. And who were real sexual. They didn't have a mama around. They would be sleeping with older men. That's what it was. I'm not saying that's still disgusting. Those guys in the hood are disgusting. And R. Kelly's disgusting. He's sick. Everybody's sick. If you want to do that stuff with young kids, you know their age, you're a sick bastard. But so in those senses, I'm not talking about those. Those are disgusting. And the mom and the parents coerce the children. Now, some little girl, she's 16, she sees a millionaire. You know, of course, she's going to be like, I want to be around R. Kelly. But I don't think she's giving consensual because she's 16. So I'm not talking about that when answering this question. That's all sick. That's disgusting. Them niggas need to go. Part of the question I'm talking about, the women who came who were 19 years old, 20 years old. You know, I still think that's young. I think he charmed and disarmed. I think he came there. R. Kelly a Capricorn. I knew he was. God damn it. I was sitting thinking like, as soon as they brought R. Kelly up, I'm like, ain't that nigga Capricorn? I'm not going to say it. I was not going to say it, man. I know because I was like, that's putting it out. So I do think that the girls who came in, who were a little older, were attracted to R. Kelly, and they liked him. Well, he started dating them. He became abusive. He would beat them. He would do wild, crazy sex with them. He would defecate on them. The peon. He had a lot of controlling ways. So you think about it. You're a young girl. You're 19 years old, working at McDonald's. You're just a very attractive girl. R. Kelly comes in. He has the money. He shows you a different lifestyle. Now you're already disarmed. And then he starts singing. Now you caught up in the spell. Now he starts telling you lies. Now you're caught up in the spell. So then you start going about it with R. Kelly, and then now he shows his true side. You know what I'm saying? But that right there that's how I think about it. I do think some of the girls started out consensual. I don't think he just grabbed them girls, took them in there. I think he groomed them in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Then also they do a lot of trafficking. So I do think he probably Jeffrey Epstein him a lot. Y'all still talking about Capricorns, man. Somebody said something earlier. I'm so sick of hearing about R. Kelly. Somebody said Jesus was born in September. That's not what the world told us. I know what you're talking about. I study this stuff. I know what you're talking about. What about the sun, though? The one in the sky. What about him? The star astrological pattern tells you that around December 25th, the sun does this on this date. Around this time. He, quote unquote, resurrects and born again. So that's the sun. Now, I don't know what month he was created in. Probably created one of y'all other months. But I'm just talking about that reason. Now, I know you're talking about September. Yeah, we all know, and no babies being born in a manger in January or December. It's going to be freezing cold. He's more than likely born in September, October. But still, he's born in September. More than likely, he's an earth sign still. Earth sign disturbing, not know-it-alls. Yes, man, you know how hard it is to be around y'all? We already know every daggone thing? Yes. My way or the highway, buddy. Jesus wasn't even born on December 25th. Man, whatever. Jesus born to that. Ask a regular Christian what day he born on. Ask a brainwashed Christian, like the dude who sold me this. I did business with this dude. This guy had a look in his eye like, yes, Jesus was born on that day. Like, I'm like, buddy, what is wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? But he knew that Jesus was. He talked about Easter, and me and him talked about Jesus on born on Christmas. And I sit down and act like I'm the biggest Christian around. And y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I need y'all to hit that like button, share. You know what I'm saying? The sun is still a creation, though. Only a fool will worship it. That is true, man. I'm with you 100% on that. 100%. What's your opinion on the term African American? They lying about who the hell we is. We ain't no damn. We don't look nothing like Africans. Even our old black ass people never look like Africans. Our noses and facial structure is just different. Our genetics is just two different types of genetics. Now, I have seen some Africans that do look like us, but yeah, we don't look like Africans, man. And Africans ain't that. I'm not saying they bad looking people. Africans have their own look to them, to where it's a different set of attraction. Still melanin. They still athletic as a motherfucker. They still strong as hell. You know what I'm saying? And they got the most. They darker, so they absorbing the most melanin. The person with the most darker skin, the darker your skin is, the healthier, and not saying healthy, but just the more your body can react. Pretty much. That's why I say do stuff dark skin, not light. That's why I try to lighten people up. Dark skin people. I remember growing up, all the dark skinned kids at school were just extra strong. They were always fast, always a dark skinned motherfucker. And if he didn't, it's because he just got out of shape. And I never seen too many dark skinned niggas sick. I never have. Man, I'm about to delete that shit. That shit is fucking aggravating. Oh, I gotta delete that shit. Goddamn, man. They got me in that fucking group chat at work. That shit is fucking aggravating. And they just talking all fucking day. The fuck? Fuck y'all want to talk? You just at fucking work. Fuck y'all want to talk for that shit. I'm deleting that shit. Remove. I'm like, hey, politely, can y'all move me from this group chat? I'm not trying to be rude. Please. You know what I'm saying? Please. This shit's aggravating. Talking all damn day. What you know about high fructose corn syrup? Some that's candy's government. Oh yeah, I also know the term African American. Now, bang, I was saying about dark skinned people, and they remember seeing them getting sick, and the Africans, so them being darker still has a pretty much, what can I say, like an edge. You know, so that's why they be so brainwashing in Africa. They be hard on Africa. And they do so much disease. Why is AIDS the #1 place in Africa of all places? The place that has the least amount of the least amount of man-on-man activity. Africa is the highest place of AIDS. Africa, actually, y'all go look up Africa's life expectancy. Then look up the life expectancy in America. All the places with niggas and all your player in Africa has the lowest life expectancy, meaning we die the quickest. You know what I'm saying? In Africa, I think you're not expected to live past 55. Now, those numbers could be fabricated, but look it up. Africa's life expectancy, look at the top, is blue, meaning they have the highest life expectancy, the lighter skinned people. And every place that has a darker person in the continent is red, so they have lower life expectancy. Okay. So, yeah, I think the term African American is just to help shield who we really are, which is the true native people of this land. All the Aboriginal all around the world are black people. You go to New Land. And look up the people of Tanzania. But that's where the term Tasmanian devil came from, which is evil as hell, you think about it. But go look up Tanzania and look how those people did them in Australia. Dwayne, are you in the video games? Yeah, I'm about to start streaming, bro. I haven't done it since I became into my manhood. I haven't played a lot of games. Just sitting down, dedicating hours to the game. But I have my moments. I do love the game. I do. Yeah, man. What? Okay, I already talked about African Americans. I think my main answer is I do think that they are pretty much doing that so we cannot know our history. The son is still a Christian. Okay. What's the truth behind Christianity since you know so much about it? Please enlighten us. That question is so deep, man. That's like a 2-hour question. Paraphrasing, Christianity is another religion here created by one of the main deities who wants you to hang out with him. So you're pretty much worshiping one of them. That deity is I think it's the planet Saturn or something like that. Some people want to say is Satan, one of them, pretty much. Religion is also a way to keep the people in line. It's also a way to keep people from not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people told me they'll pray for me when I needed some real help? I don't get it twisted. I like a prayer, but I need help now, nigga. I'll pray for it. I'll pray for it. They saying, no, I can't help you right now. What else I need to think of? Hold on, I'm thinking of something else. I lost. Oh yeah, Christianity thing. And y'all hit that like button, man. Get the thing matching. Get the likes matching with the corresponding with the with the views. All right. Christianity is also a way to keep the people bored. It's also a way to keep the people not doing anything. Um, it's a story that's compiled of a lot of stories with a lot of wisdom in it. So it's a book that is compiled of a bunch of information, but it has a lot of deep information. It's made in a way to keep you from searching any further or trusting and truly believing in yourself. It's a way that's going to help you. You're never probably ever going to get to meet the true gods because of it. So they use that. It's a good thing too. I'm not speaking on bad. Christianity is a really good thing. I like the fact that people are in it. It's a discipline. Somebody who's really a true Christian. I like when I meet people that take it real serious. The ones who are not sinning. Ones who, when I meet them, they're not scared to tell me about myself. They're not scared to let me know I'm going to go to hell. Those are real Christians in my eyes. A Christian that's going to pull up on you and say, hey, you're going to burn in fucking hell if you don't straighten up. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones I like. I don't like meeting a Christian that's all nice. You know, I like meeting a real Christian that's going to say, hey, you're going to give me some scriptures. You're going to tell me this. You're going to let me know the truth. And I rarely meet them. Most of y'all just be just capping, for real. But it's a discipline. It does give you a lot of good wisdom. I love the book of Proverbs. The Lord's Prayer does work. If you say it every night, you will start seeing changes in your life. Just say the Lord's Prayer every night. You will start seeing changes, but beware of the changes because God don't really work in that positive way that y'all hope. When y'all really start praying and worshiping God, you really just talking to spirits and stuff for real. When you think, well, I'm praying to God and Jesus, y'all don't really know who the hell Jesus really disguised as. It's a bunch of different gods disguised as Jesus when you're praying to him. So just be careful of that. And there's another thing I don't want you to be scared of. When you start praying and talking to spirits, you can do it any other way. Just a way to get in contact. You don't have to pray. I was saying the Lord prayer is a spell. And words are constructed in a certain way. If you say certain words in a certain way, it's like a combination and it unlocks something in the spiritual realm. That's why you got to be careful about how you speak, because you can speak things into existence. So when you start doing the Lord's Prayer every night, you're going to start saying whatever you're praying for, say that first and then pray for what you want after. You do that every night and you will see changes happen in your life. You will. And they're not, God, like I said, God ain't no pussy. God is actually a mean mother. He's like a parent. So you're going to start seeing whatever you're praying for, you're going to get it the hardest in the hardest way. So start noticing on your signs and stuff and picking up on what you're praying for. Because I know when I'm praying for manhood or I pray for wisdom, man, I get wild, crazy situations happen to me the next couple of weeks. But I guess what I have at the end of the day? Wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So if you do the Lord's Prayer and pray for money, be wary of it. Be specific on how you want to make it. Say, hey, let my job go through. Because you say, hey, God, I Lord's Prayer, let me get some money. I want finances. Who knows? You might wake up tomorrow and get attacked by an eagle. You take your whole eye out. But the person donates some money to you because your eye got taken out. Some crazy stuff like that could happen. That's the worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? But or you won't see your blessings come to later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? But Christianity does have some good things. Like I said, I do think that it's a form of, I don't want to use the word witchcraft because people get thrown off, but I do think all religions are a form of some type of spirituality, and that's pretty much all witchcraft is. It's just you add extra stuff to it, spirituality. So you speaking to spirits at the end of the day, so you gotta be careful with it. And y'all be playing with that shit. Y'all be playing with it. Y'all be going to church playing. Y'all be going to church doing all that conjuring and come out be a damn demon. You know what the fuck you done open a gate to? Church. When you go to church, all that singing, all that praising God and shit. That's opening up a portal to the spirit realm. That's why you go to church, you do all that praying. That's why that feeling's like that. So I'm a portal to the spirit realm and stuff. You think you're going to God, but a lot of y'all ain't even built like that to even talk to God. And my y'all pastors ain't. How y'all be you hanging out there with the pastor and he fucking all the bitches at church and doing this much sin? Like I said, so y'all half stepping and now y'all doing this big ass ritual in church, eating the blood, the cracker, and drinking that's a ritual. Y'all doing all that praise, dancing, rituals. When you go do the rituals, you're dancing. You're doing all that praise and worship and screaming and yelling. Rituals. Y'all participate in these rituals and then come out wild shit happening. Cause y'all not really living that shit. If you're gonna be doing that shit, that's like I'll say that with anything. If you're doing witchcraft and you're bullshitting, you're gonna have fucked up shit happen. That's why if you're not ready to be in the spirituality shit, you might as well just keep your ass regular. Cause a lot of y'all be like, oh, I believe, but y'all still be doing wild shit and then not wondering why your shit ain't working. If you got one foot in the door or out the door. So if you're gonna be doing this Christianity shit, Muslim shit, Kabbalah shit, you need to be 100% with it. Or if not, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna start mixing too much up. Or y'all can learn Dwayneism and y'all can do that. But I be having wild shit happen to me. But I don't control to a religion. I speaking within self, I still speak to the outside power, which I know there is a higher power out there. And I also speak to the lieutenants and the sergeants and the privates, meaning you got God, the all higher power. I speak to the other gods upon them who were created by man, you know what I'm saying? Or I speak to the planets or the stars, you know what I'm saying? But I always speak to the top one. But I like to speak to all of them. Talk about lizard people. Lizard people been here for thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? Lizard people been here for thousands of years. I took that daggone energy drink. That just got me. It's like a all natural energy booster. I was tired as hell when I got off work. But yeah, we will get to the lizard people. What you know about fructose corn syrup says that's in candies? Well, it's so addicting. Oh man, all that shit is made in the lab, tested on rats. They know it's addicting. I'm gonna go to the bottom and scroll up. I'm doing a music show at 9ish Pacific. I speak on the Most High and your ancestors. I can't speak on your ancestors, but I can speak on the ancestors in general. You really gotta go speak to where they at. You gotta go to a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Or you can set up an altar and all the other stuff and do that stuff, but I don't like doing that because you be thinking you don't know which ancestor you pulling from, so you just praying to your ancestors. You might have a serial killer in your bloodline. He's just a wild ass nigga. You conjure his ass up, setting you up an altar, burn all these leaves and shit, giving money. I think that's like more of the Santeria shit, but you're giving money to him, set up an altar and all that shit. I learned this shit from a few. I don't practice this stuff, but I have spoken to a few people that do, and they tell me this is how you do it. They set up an altar, they put different stones, colors, they give money to it and stuff and have food there for them. But you don't know which ancestor it is, though. You know what I'm saying? You might be pulling back one who's been eating kids and shit. So be careful with that. I like to go to a graveyard and speak to them. I go to my grandmother's grave. I gotta go see my mama and then people because I told my mama about it. She was like, when last time I see my mama? I'm like, I ain't seen my mama in a minute. So if you can't get to a grave site, you know what I mean? You gotta try to challenge them through photos. If you got photos, you gotta do deep memory, deep meditation on it. You know what I'm saying? And think about it that way. It's best to mix all three and speak to your ancestors and ask them for help and guidance. You know what I'm saying? But you really got to live that shit when you get done. You can't speak with help and guidance and then don't guide yourself. So make sure you live in that shit. They will bless you. The universe is internal, not external. I agree in both answers. I think there is an external universe as well. And there is an internal one. You know what I'm saying? That's some necromancy type of ish, Dwayne. Bitch, I'm a necromancer. Nah, man, I go see my grandma's grave. I always love to go to the graveyard. So I don't look at it as necromancy. I don't like using these words because these words are here to place negative stuff. If I say you're doing a form of spirituality, nobody's getting mad. If I say you're doing witchcraft, niggas, oh nigga, I'm doing what, nigga? So I don't even use that term. I just like to go speak to my relatives at a grave. And I get on my knees and pray to him and ask him for help. You know, my uncle, my dad, granddad Willie, I don't know him personally, but he left us all 18 acres. He was a hardworking man. Seemed like everybody seen me born around my dad's birth. I got so many generations of December in my family. It's crazy. I come from a line of December people. I'm like the only cap, though. It's like me and a few of them that's caps. Have you seen the Inside Job on Netflix? I gotta watch that. Y'all keep telling me to watch that. What do you think about this new game, Murder Vet? If you die on the game, you're supposed to die in real life. It's a way to spread death out, man. You know, that's why they put all this stuff out. Like when you play the game, right? You play the shooting game. Oh, I killed him. Oh, I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna die. You speaking that stuff on yourself slowly, man. I don't like to say it like that when I play. That's why I say I lost. Or I might lose. Or he took me out. You know what I mean? But this new game right here is a way to keep death in the air. That is a word I try to keep far away from me as all possible. I don't like to speak on that at all. I don't play with that. I seen Gucci Man do it on the interview. He's like, the real Gucci Man. He said, I ain't even speaking that on my life. The real Gucci, not that clone. But I think these games are here to entice kids to do wild things. Children don't have a control of their mind. I remember being a kid and being terrified of movies. It's hard for a horror movie to scare me right now because my mind is different. Imagine a child who has anxiety and worry issues, but he's hanging out with his friends, wanting to be cool. He plays his game, he dies. Now this kid's going home with mad anxiety, thinking he's going to die. Even if the kid lives, that anxiety and fear alone was enough to power up something else out there in the spiritual world, but it's also traumatized this child with thinking negatively. Negative thinking is the worst thing on the planet right now. Do you like dark-skinned women? I really what's the term? Not no standard. Like I really don't have a type, honestly. Speak on the checkerboard pattern. Oh, the checkerboard pattern, man. You said pattern, but you know it's pattern over here. Patterin. On the checkerboard pattern, that's just one of the Masons stamp that they use. They put in a lot of videos, so that's one of their stamps and one of them. That's just one of them. So the checkerboard pattern is one of those ways that people can show their allegiance to them boys. It's been around in history for years. It's been around since like the King of Solomon years. I think it was in the Temple of Solomon. I think that was his floor. It's been around for years. You can go look at Egyptian hieroglyphics and see the checkerboard pattern. It's been around for years. It's really about duality, the light and the dark, which is in every human being. It's all really about a different story of just light and dark, really, for real, how your different dualities is positive and negative, but everything's constructed of male, female. Look, you wouldn't be on this planet if it wasn't for dualities. You know what I'm saying? So that checkerboard pattern is very important, but it's also a way for people to show their allegiance to them boys. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak to the universe and think of who I'm talking to. Okay. I don't think of the universe. Don't think. Okay. You think you tap into answers could be archons. Have to be careful. And sometimes just because you're speaking to an archon don't mean it's bad. I think I got help from archons. And I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I came through a lot of situations where it's like this, like I came out of a lot of situations. I'm like, he said, I see your link. Buddy, I'm about to get off. I mean, you can hop on here. We're doing the probably come on tomorrow. But if you come into an archon, just hope it ain't a bad one. But just those are powerful spirits. Think about it. Think about having a trump card in your back pocket. Like, dang, I got a spiritual being protecting me right now. I got a spiritual being protecting me right now. Like, they can really have my back. You know what I mean? And I came out of situations. It had to either be God or something else, but it was something strong. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't survive. And shouts out to that. Shouts out. I call it God. I say it's God. But if you got it, some people be like, oh man, I got a demon not helping me. But what demon is it though? And just kind of then hear the things, it's a name. And then there's a spirit. So you change the word, it's spirits. That demon might be helping your ass. You don't even know. Think about a Decepticon that's doing good shit. He just look bad. Have y'all ever seen a nigga who gooned up and he passing out turkeys and shit? He don't sell drugs. He got a good ass job. He got tattoos everywhere. That could be that. So just be wary of it. And something that I try to tell people this. I remember when somebody had a spiritual situation, they came to me. I was like, "Oh man, it's scared to hell." Like, look, bro, just because he was scary doesn't mean he wasn't there to help. You know what I'm saying? Those spirits you pulling up on y'all, they look scary, but they might be there to help. So I'm not saying to ask for these motherfuckers at all. Don't be caught to no goddamn demons. Don't be talking to no fucking spirits. I'd be careful when be careful about doing any spiritual shit. I'm not saying do none of that. So I'm just saying if you have one, it might not be a bad thing. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling y'all niggas like, oh, Dwayne said for me to go speak to a goddamn demon and not. Boss man, what's up? No, nigga. No. Leave them niggas alone. Leave all that spiritual shit alone. If you ain't ready for what's gonna come with it, because I've been fucking with the spiritual realm and shit, but I was pulled in it on purpose. They pulled me into this shit. I didn't want to have nothing to do with this shit. And this shit, if you ain't got thick skin, you're gonna be scared as a motherfucker. You're gonna have crazy dreams. You're gonna have visions. You're gonna be seeing all different types of shit. You're gonna be able to see the damn future. You're gonna feel vibes. You're gonna be being around different shit. It's just gonna be crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to do that shit. Hold on, I think the guest finally want to come on. Man, but let me see what people say at the bottom real quick. When are you doing your next Illuminati breakdown? I'm gonna try to do some audio tomorrow night. Please don't use the spiritual door thing as a reason not to press religion, because song lyrics we sing spiritual also not a good kind. Hey, I'm not saying not to do it at all. You know, I'm just saying be careful. No matter what you do, be careful, because your life is gonna start changing. Do your research on demons before you summon them. Man, don't summon them at all, man. I heard a young cat being used for guys back in the days. Yeah, I still say who that cat? I don't trust that nigga. Dwayne sold his soul for Cuba zirconium. Man, I never sell this soul. Dwayne, do you like Roy Jones Jr.'s Can't Be Touched song? No. Why'd you ask me that? I think that's him. What's up, man?
What's good, man?
Hey, are you on the East Coast? Are you on the East Coast?
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
I thought we said 9.
Yeah, we did. All right, so this is what happened, right? So I literally messaged you. Everything was kosher. I went to sleep. Like the Dolphins was getting their ass whooped, so I just went to sleep. You feel me?
Mhm.
And I woke up, looked at my phone. I didn't see the link. And then I shut my eyes again. I'm like, oh shit, I see it now. You feel me? So I just rushed
Mhm.
to get back on here. Like,
Hey, we can
my
run
bad.
it back tomorrow because my son want to play the game before he go to bed. He got school tomorrow, and I want to play the
Hell
game
yeah,
with
we
him.
can do that tomorrow, man.
Hey,
That's my
you
bad,
off
dog.
tomorrow, right? You off
Yeah, I'm
tomorrow,
off
right?
tomorrow. Yeah, I'm off
All
tomorrow.
right. We can do it. I get off at 7 tomorrow, so we can do it at 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that's a bet, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right,
Everything
man.
good with
Hey,
you,
hey,
right?
did the Dolphins win at least?
No, Dolphins got their ass whooped, man. San Fran got them, man.
Hey, the Panthers. I started watching football once we went 3-8. I'm like, ain't no point in me watching football. It's
Y'all gave
Illuminati
them.
anyway.
Hey, you already know, man. I appreciate you, man. It's good to see you, man. To actually talk with you, dog. Everything good though, right?
Yeah, everything's straight, man. I had a few life crazy happening events recently, but I made it through. It's all
Ah,
good.
that's good, man. That's good, man.
What don't kill
Yeah.
you make you stronger, man. What about yourself?
Likewise, everything good, man. I just finished school, just graduated like 2, 3 weeks ago. I
What you
think
graduate
last time
with?
I graduated, they didn't tell me my GPA and everything, but I passed with like a B plus.
Oh, well, I mean your degree.
Oh, I graduated with water treatment.
Oh shit, that's what's up. That's an interesting one. We need brothers doing interesting shit like that. But we can save all
Yeah,
that
man.
for the episode tomorrow, man. Because we're gonna dive into that. Because we got a lot to talk about. Come up with some ideas tonight too. People talking about these. What you know about the numbers? What you know about zodiacs? What you know about all that stuff? Because people talking about that tonight.
Oh, zodiac signs and shit like that. I know somewhat about it. And like
Oh
angel numbers, I know somewhat
yeah.
about it.
What about spirituality and stuff like that?
Spirituality, I'm like I'm into it, but it's like I'm still fresh. I don't know everything about it.
Religion.
Religion, yeah, I'm into that, but it's like it's a mixture of different things that I know about. I'm just very light in certain areas, but I'm not like an expert at it. You feel me?
Okay. Well, come up with some ideas tonight, man. I'm gonna come up with something. We can chop it up tomorrow. I'm about to
Perfect,
hop off.
man. I appreciate you.
All right, hold it down.
All right, my G. Take care.
Shouts out to 444. I didn't mean to cut him off like that, man. I do people like that on the phone. I ain't mean that, bro. But hey, shouts out to him, man. We're gonna be coming on tomorrow night. We're gonna just title it part 2. We'll be coming tomorrow night. We're talking about everything. I love 444. He's my internet son. I love that young man, but I love you also, Dwayne. Shouts out to Linda Jones. Sean play for money. You on PS4? Yeah, I'm on PS4, man. I'm about to get me a PS4 camera, and I'm about to start me a streaming channel, man. I'm gonna be on Twitch. I'm very entertained playing the game. I'm telling you, I had people laughing playing the game. It's gonna be fun. But let me head on out here, man. We're gonna get in on the Fortnite, man. I ain't gonna stream it tonight because I just really just want to enjoy it. Let me go get it because it's time to go to bed. You already passed his bedtime, but I told him I'll do it for him. And y'all be blessed, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be out. Man, y'all hit that like button tomorrow and come in tomorrow with some energy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably put this up with the title so we get some more in the algorithm. But man, fuck the algorithm. We're gonna show out for who here and we're gonna enjoy our time, man. Fuck the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm playing, man. Algorithm, look out for it. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. I'm out.